What's going on, guys? My name is Luke. Welcome back. And today we're just going to be going over what to clean your piercing with. We're going to go with a short answer and a long answer. Basically, your short answer is going to be sterile saline solution or hypochloric acid solution. For sterile saline, I might recommend a Steriwash, Wound Wash, Recover, Neomed. They're all great brands. And for the hypochlorous acid solution, I usually recommend a Bryotech. As of right now, they're the only company that has the solution that I prefer, and I got that from Miss Elaine Angel in the Piercing Bible. The short answer is going to be not alcohol, not Bactine, not H2Ocean, not Hibiclint, not hydrogen peroxide, no piercing oils, not regular body soap or hand wash soap, any sort of soap, not dirt, just don't rub some dirt in it, and not A&D ointments or various other ointments, okay? That's your short answer. Now, long answer. You ready? All the products that we're going to be looking at today that are going to be beneficial to our piercings are going to have simple ingredients, a fine mist spray. It's going to be sterile. We want to make sure it's isotonic to the body. We want to make sure it's gentle to us and our jewelry as well. And we want to make sure that it's only been used for one thing. Make sure it's single purpose. I think it's important to understand why we're picking these products. So, if you want a deeper look into how things are going to be healing up to understand a little bit more, you can check out the video I went over the piercing healing cycle and the stages of it. Whenever we're cleaning up a fresh piercing like this, really, we're just trying to get rid of the excess dirt. We're not trying to get anything that's going to permeate or go really inside the piercing. We're just looking to clean up the excess around it. The reason why this is important is because when you get pierced, it should be done with a sterile and implant grade material. If you haven't been pierced with an implant grade material, you're gonna start off having a lot of problems and you need to take it out. So why do we want our aftercare to be these things? And what encompasses all of these? Well, like I said before, sterile saline solution from a few brands and Bryotech's hypochlorous acid solution is all I will recommend for regular aftercare. Why? I'm not a doctor. As a piercer, it's my job to educate and point you in the direction that seems to fit you best. So, we want our aftercare to be simple. What that means is I want to know all the ingredients because I'm putting this on an open wound. The three main ingredients you want to see going in is going to be water, salt, and maybe hypochlorous acid. I don't really want anything else. In this equation, you want to keep it as simple as possible. I, along with 95% of piercers surveyed, recommended a sterile saline solution for most aftercare, specifically at a 0.9% sodium chloride dilution. No preservatives, because why would you want that in your healing wound? Another big thing I see are piercing oils. Now, I'm not a doctor. I do not know what you personally may or may not be allergic to as far as what's in the oils. You are putting this directly on a wound. A lot of these oils that I see technically fall underneath an alternative healing method, so I personally don't feel comfortable ever telling someone to put on an oil. Fine mist sprays are the best distribution of aftercare solution available. This also plays a little bit into the gentle factor. If you pour water on it, it typically isn't accurate enough and may result in pulled or irritated crusties if you try to go after it with a Q-tip. Likewise, a powerful blast may be equally if not more destructive. A fine mist provides a cool breeze feel and less irritation. Sterile. What could be more important than keeping your piercing clean? Keeping the solution you're cleaning it with clean. A big question I get is, well, I can make my own, right? Just boil some water, add some salt. Nah, don't do that. You're going to clean your wound with the water you got out of the same pot you cook raw chicken in? It's gross. It is best and safest to just buy sterile saline solution. Isotonic. What does that mean? Well, it means that your body and the solution share the same osmotic pressure. What is osmotic pressure? Your body wants to reach homeostasis, where your body begins to function normally after being stabbed. In order to do that, you want to make sure that the solution you are putting on your open wound is not causing your cells to shrink, hypertonic, or swell, hypotonic. If the solution produces no change in your cell's volume, it would be isotonic. You want your product to be gentle. First, that means you don't want the pressure of the solution blasting you in the face. It also means you don't want to be putting alcohol or hydrogen peroxide on it. These are called cytotoxic because they kill cells and are too strong. It will not only kill your residential and transient bacteria, but also eats away at the polish on the jewelry. You do not want to use Bactine and other products that contain BZK, benzalkonium chloride. It is essentially an underutilized skin prep solution and should not be used on long-term wound care. Bactine's manufacturing website also says it is not recommended for piercing. Single purpose. No, this doesn't mean you can only ever use your can of aftercare once, but it does mean that you have one specifically for your piercings. A question we get asked a lot is my contact solution? Hell no, quit being a cheapskate and buy some proper aftercare. What if someone bled on that can of wound wash that you just got? Just get your own.